So I'm going to be showing you how to make this 4x4 vault door in Minecraft Pocket Edition. And you can see that's the closing. And it's the opening. It's a little bit laggy. That's why it looks weird. I'm trying to get one where it's less laggy. Sometimes it's more laggy than others. But it does open very quickly. And as you may be able to tell from my inventory, it uses slime blocks, so that is one downfall, but I guess I'll show you how to build it. Let's see. I'm going to start with the side pistons. That's where the complicated stuff is. So your floor level is 3 blocks above. And let's see. You don't need those extra 2 blocks. Those are just the frame around it that I have. And then the pistons are going to be, got 2, got 3. Place slime blocks on those. Place blocks on those. Then you're gonna need, trying to figure out which block I don't need. Nothing, really. I need all of them. I guess that can go. So, normal pistons there, and these blocks there. So it's going to, the slime blocks will retract these blocks, and those pistons are going to push them out. So, I actually need more blocks than I actually have. So, that's kind of annoying. Also, one more thing, which I almost forgot. Guess I should probably move this out a little bit. I think I may have, judged where it goes incorrectly, but, you're going to want a sticky piston there, facing to the side, and just put a block there if you haven't already, and then one right. Pistons in Pocket Edition are so annoying. They never seem to want to face the correct direction. So you go 2 there, then put that one. Put 1 there. I believe that's right. Yeah. And that just makes it, when the slime blocks extend, these will move out of the way, and that way the slime blocks don't pull them. You could use some movable object, but I think that looks kind of ugly. So, yeah. Then, what you need to do is you need redstone there. On that, you need to connect that up to here like this. Yeah. And put redstone there. Vortex repeater there, and then redstone there, and that it'll push the pistons out with slime blocks. If it would be possible to make it a little bit faster by powering both of these at the same time, it'd just be a little bit more complicated, but I guess not very much more. Hopefully I'm right in doing this. I believe that if you did this, it could make it a little bit faster, but it would be a little bit more complicated. So, closing. No, that didn't seem to work. Never mind. So, but I'm sure that there is a way you can make it a little bit faster by powering this one first, but retracting it afterwards, because you'll notice that the closing, it can be a little bit slow sometimes, and I think I broke it. I'll fix that later. So then what you want to do is place redstone on these blocks here. Pretty much the entire design is symmetrical, so if I do one thing to one side, do it to the other side. That applies both like this way to this way. I didn't mean to actually place those. And this side to this side. So just keep that in mind. Then you need to keep going up here. So another slab, blocks there with redstone on them and torches. And then if you put blocks here, it'll power those. So that's good. Then you need to bring the redstone up, and that will later connect to the top and bottom pistons. For now, I'm just gonna test this to make sure that it works. I'll get rid of this slab for now. Let's see. This block is gonna be pulled, by the way, because I haven't hooked that up yet, but you should see that it's very laggy. You have a lot of redstone things in here. I guess that's why, maybe, even though they're not activated. I don't really know how that stuff works, but I know how the redstone works. I don't know how the game mechanics work. So that is that part, and then to power that, I'll get to that later because it's I think I remember it being a little bit more complicated. It's kind of part of the other section. So I'm just going to extend floor out, go out 3 blocks, not 2. Go up 3 pistons, place those blocks, but I hate it when I break a hole in the ground. I'm gonna do this. So it's exactly the same as the other side, so it's gonna I need the I need the I can't think of what they're called. Normal pistons. Why couldn't I think of that word? Is that right? No, it's not. That needs to be a slab. And there, and do this. So blocks with torches, which will power those pistons because redstone and stuff, weird things. Yeah. Go there. There. Redstone on those 2 with torches once again. And then block there, and I believe all you need to do now is power this. So probably noticed that I'm using obsidian here. If you didn't, then that's strange. But in Pocket Edition, strangely enough, lots of popular immovable objects aren't actually immovable objects. Like, you can move furnaces and like chests can be moved. Other things probably that can't normally be moved, but it's kind of strange. I think kind of is kind of an understatement. But yeah. Now, we'll do lime for this next part. What you want to do is go up 2 blocks, and this part's very simple. You could probably do it without a tutorial. I actually need to go over there. Oops. Because it's double-sided and stuff. It wouldn't look very good if it didn't have that in the middle. Also, I don't think it would work. It might, but probably not. Don't hold me to that, though. So, then, you just run redstone along here. If you are kind of like me, wait, no, that doesn't, never mind. Pretend I never started to say anything. You also want to slap there so that doesn't power that. Unlike in PC, that will not bud power it, so if you do redstone on the PC more often, don't worry about it. So that should be both of those complete. One thing I do notice, though, which is kind of strange, is I seem to have used iron for the redstone, which isn't, it's actually a block I use for redstone fairly often, but it's wool, so it's kind of strange. Power that, you'll see the top pistons go to. Okay, so now the bottom ones. I'm just gonna break the entire bottom section. How did that happen? It was working so well. Let me see. Might just have something to do with this. That's probably it. Yeah. Don't activate it yet, I guess, because that block will break things. Yeah, it'll try to pull it back, but the obsidian's in the way, so it can't pull it back. That's the problem that we're seeing. It's also probably the problem over there that I intentionally made, but just gonna place double pistons here. They don't have to be double. We're gonna break the bottom ones, but that seems like the easiest way to do it. So just go along there, and right, has to be a little bit wider. So I'm gonna change the color scheme I used there slightly because these are part of the up and down ones. So I'm gonna use I would be using lime if I was using the same colors I was before. I don't really have specific colors I use for different things. I just use it basically in whatever order I make it. Then we'll do let's do magenta for this. So yeah, just starts pretty simple. It's redstone and a repeater. Redstone and repeater. Well, I guess it's two if you count the two sides, but it's not difficult. Just redstone run in there, and I'll move these blocks down so that you can test it. If you place a lever there, everything should well, those back ones won't. I'm also gonna put these blocks back. So it looks like a vault door from the front. When it's closed from the back, it doesn't. And when it's open, you have those holes, but it's getting there. Next part you want to do is this is the part where it gets complicated. How did I do this? Okay, so from that redstone, from that repeat on that block, the torch, redstone. I don't remember exactly how I did this because it's a little bit more complicated, so I might have to go back a few times. I'm guessing it's not supposed to do that. Yep, there's a block there. Okay, not sure I did it like this. I think it would have worked like that. So just redstone with a repeater running into, I think I'm gonna need lime now. Once again, this is kind of complicated. Right, so it's just that lime wool running block like that. And I'll block there to block it off. No pun intended. Let's see. Then you're going to want okay, so from this block, 4-tick repeater, I'll power that. Just want to see this, make sure I did that right. So now at this point, on that side at least, yes, this block does things correctly, and that's good. Obviously, you want things to work, unless you're really strange, but I don't think that anybody watching this video would not want what they're making to work. That would be really strange. You're right. Then needs that redstone there runs into a block, so you have a repeater there with okay. I'm gonna break the floor. That's not something you say very often. So redstone there, and a block there with redstone on it. So going to go ahead and do that for the other side. So, repeater, redstone blocks, that stuff. Should see at this point that the entire left side is working, which we saw before actually, in the back side. Okay, almost all the pistons are extending. Yeah, we haven't hooked up that one, so I guess that's next. Let me turn it off again. So, torch, redstone, torch, redstone. I'm gonna do the other magenta parts first before I change to a different color. It just seems a little bit more efficient. Stone there, a block there. Vortex repeater there. This is a lot more complicated than I remember it being when I made it. That seems to be how it usually goes with me, though. Like, when I make it, it seems really simple, and then if I look at it again after I made it, then it seems really complicated, and I'm kind of surprised that I made something that good. Okay, I think that's it. So you should see, yep, that, and the closing. I'll also check to make sure it's on the other side. Just needs a block there. And that is an interesting looking thing when it was glitched there, but that's the entire design. So you can decorate it or do whatever you want, I guess. Now, the way I decorated it was smooth sandstone on the edges. Well, these are kind of the edges. Just in the places where I'm putting them. And there's like a band of iron on the inside, I guess. Let me finish this. I really like to decorate pretty much any door I make in a fashion like this or similar to this, because these blocks seem to go really well together. Sandstone, iron, and stone slabs. Let's see. And here we go. So that is the fast 4x4 volt door in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Thanks for watching.